What is up, Tiger Beat fam? It has been such a long time since we had an episode of Friends from Afar. I'm Allie Booth, Tiger Beat's host, and I'm so excited to be back for another episode. Like I said, it has been a while, but it was worth the wait, trust me, because today we are chatting with Boys World, who are one of my absolute favorite groups right now. I'm gonna go ahead and add them in just a second, but before I do, make sure you leave them a ton of questions using that tiny little question box right here next to the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and try to guess them when we are ready, but like I said, I can't add them until you guys leave a ton of questions. I know a ton of you guys left them in our story earlier today. Listen, the more questions, the merrier, right? I'm super pumped, so I hope you guys are too. I'm gonna go ahead and add them, and hello!
How are you?
I'm so good. I'm sorry we were a minute late. I just got the Instagram update and I could not figure out how to go live. Like it must have just updated in the last 10 minutes. So I'm sitting there like, where did the buttons go? So but it's all good.
New thing.
Wait, thank you guys so much for joining today. I was just talking about how excited I am. I hope that you guys are excited too. I had so many questions. Cool. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started then because like I said, I have so many questions. Tiger Beat fam, we're here with Boys World. We have Olivia, Ilana, Queenie, Makaylee, and Lillian. How are you guys?
Yes, you nailed those names.
You did?
You said them all right. Amazing. A1.
Listen, I'm a huge fan, if you can't tell. So those names like are ingrained in my head. I probably know them better than my
God.
At this point. But like I said, I am a huge fan, but there's so much that I don't know about you guys. So can we hit rewind? I need you to catch everybody up. Like just take me back to the beginning. How was Boys World born?
That's a question.
Boys World. Yeah, okay, here we go. There's a story. So basically, almost 2 years ago, we were all like in our separate places where we live, like different states, you know. Yeah. Michigan, you want to just say where we're from?
Yeah, I'm from New York, Queens, New York. Boise, Idaho.
I'm from Michigan.
I'm from the Bay Area.
I'm from Ohio.
Yeah. So we were back in all of our states doing music on our own, but not like, you know, out here big. Like we were doing in our rooms, covers. We were super green, like just loving music, but didn't have like a super huge platform. And then like we got the opportunity to be in a girl group and a DM, and we had the choice. We all got to meet each other and move to LA. Some of us met at different times. Some of us did like dance practice rehearsals together. Some of us did like studio times just to see like how we are, how we click, how we connect, like. Because it's really important, like, to be in a girl group and to, like who you're working with and, like, all share the same passion, you know? So we all really clicked, and so after that, we, like, been working super hard. Like, we just, girlfriends, in fact, has been, like, how many, almost a year?
Yeah, it's a year we recorded Girlfriends.
A long time.
We've been definitely doing a lot of, like, work before we, like, came out, which is so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next question, are you looking for a sixth member? Because I'm very interested.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I have real questions, I promise. Okay, so that is awesome to know that this really has been a long time coming because the first ever TikTok that you guys threw up was back in January, feels like years ago, but the caption was literally like, it was best friends, a new girl group, or both. And it was kind of like, wait a minute, here they are, they're jumping on the scene. And like, I didn't know if you guys were best friends that kind of decided to come together and start this girl group, or if it really was kind of a super intentional and purposeful move, which seems really cool. And I think that's kind of the coolest part about social media, right? Is like all these doors that it can open. How have you guys found that finding such huge success on TikTok? I mean, you have almost 1 million followers on your account. How have you found that has really like played into then dropping your debut single, which, I mean, I want to talk about Girlfriends a lot in a sec, but that just came out less than a month ago and like it is blowing up. And I think a lot of that does have to do with kind of your presence on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
I think from the jump, like content was so important, and we always thought like about the future with every single piece of content. Like, how can this benefit our single? How can this benefit future like interviews with people.
Or like how can we touch, you know, certain people like around the world?
Yeah.
You know, like showing our friendship and just showing that we're friends, and maybe like, you know, we all have different aesthetics, and maybe, you know, like people could relate to at least one of us, you know, like all the time.
Really embracing our true selves and putting that on social media.
Yeah.
I think it's like the easiest job, really, because like we're being ourselves. It's never something fake. So it's like it's literally the easiest. Every time we film TikToks about our different aesthetics, it's like our favorite TikToks to film when it's about ourselves. So.
And the first video, okay, when we found out we went viral for the first time, we started to see a bunch of people going to our Instagram page and requesting to follow it. It wasn't even public yet. We weren't even launched the group. And so that's when we realized, wow, people are actually so interested in this. And then we ended up launching and coming out as a group that day. Because that's how many followers we were receiving. And so that's how we built up, and it's so important to build a fan base first, and we, you know, we're really close to our fans, and thankfully, TikTok is one of the biggest social media platforms right now.
Oh my gosh, what you just said right now? Friends, fans, friends.
I saw that.
That's what I thought,
Friends and fans, because we're so close to them, they're literally our friends.
We love them. Friends.
Well, honestly, the coolest thing is that, like, listen, a lot of times people are fans of a group because of their music, right? Like, that's the first thing they ever hear. Like, I only know this artist through their music, through what I hear of them on the radio or like on Spotify or whatever it may be. But I think what you guys have really done is given people the opportunity to meet you and fall in love with you as people. And the music came right after that. And then we were all like, wait a minute. We love them and we love their music. Like, whoa, hold on. Like, this is insane. But I want to talk about the name Boys World for a second, because I think it is the most clever thing ever, right? On surface level, you're like, oh, Boys World, like, I mean, as young women, like, we've all felt at one point, like, yeah, it's a boys' world, like, that sucks, but wait a minute, that's not what it means. It stands, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the coolest thing. It stands for, it obviously stands for best of yourself, which is, like, this kind of clever thing that you guys did, because not only, it's not, am I back?
Oh,
It's just one of those things. Man, these technical difficulties, I just expect them at this point. They don't even phase me. I'm like, oh, my phone died? Okay, oh well. No, I'm just kidding. What I was saying is that it's not a boys' world. It's whatever world you want it to be. It's everything and anything that you want it to be. It's the coolest thing. Can you guys remember the moment that you came up with that name? And I'm also curious to hear, along that kind of group naming journey, what names you guys came up with but scrapped? Like, what didn't make that final cut?
That's good. Yeah, we have to.
Okay. Because we actually had like a name before Boys World
For a long time.
for a long time. It was like this is it.
Like we were going through legal stuff. Yeah. We got keys printed out with the name on it.
We still have keys.
It was like, yay, you're signed. Here's your keys.
It was like the present from our team that was like, okay, here's a key, and then had your name and our name, personal names on it. Thinking back to it now, it's like, who?
It's really not us.
Okay.
So can you guys share that name? Is it a secret?
No, we can share it. Yeah.
We'll share it.
It was
Okay.
called 1, 2, 3. Ivy Girls Club. Oh,
Ivy League. Wait, what was it?
It was Ivy Girls Club.
Ooh. Okay.
But now we think that it does not fit us at all.
If it was a bunch of girls who looked like us, who were like 9, it would fit. But I feel like it just wasn't gonna take us that far.
Yeah, that's not the size of Boys World.
Yeah.
So thankfully, like, legally we couldn't use it. Like, there were some things that just
It's
weren't
meant to be.
Yeah.
So we had to come up with a new name, and then we always wanted boys in the name, and I don't even know how that got away from us with that name, but whatever. So we were just putting together a bunch of different things to go with boys, and then World was on the list, and then we read it, and we were like, oh wait, like,
I
this
remember
works.
the moment finding out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Believing.
And it was just one of those moments where I'm sure it clicked and you were like, yes, this is right. Let's roll with it. We have it. It is done. And like I said, one of the coolest things about that name in and of itself is that it has such kind of an inspiring meaning behind it. I'm curious, why was it so important to you guys to not only put music out there that's super positive and super filled with self-love and that's confidence inducing, but also to, beyond the music, just with your name itself and also who you are as people, create and kind of build a world where your fans and your friends and your friends and everybody can kind of just be the best versions of themselves. Like, that was obviously a conscious decision that you guys did. Where does that kind of stem from, and why was that so important to you?
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's so important to think about like everything. You feel me? Like, music obviously is so important. Music always has to be good. You always have to have high expectations for that. But I feel like something lacking with just past, like any celebrity really, or any people who are trying to make it in the business, is like you never get a personal connection. Like you know their music, but you don't know who they are. And I feel like that's from the jump. We were like, we want people to know who we are before our music. And our music is just that little thing that's like, oh wow, they do that too. Yeah. I feel like showing who we really are through obviously TikTok, which has been the success for us so far, is so important to us. That's why in every single piece of content, we're always like, how can we introduce ourselves? Yeah, how be real, be
reachable,
relatable,
as relatable as possible, and just candid with the brand.
Nothing too serious, you know.
A long time we weren't even a group, like we didn't say it, but like we were, and people just thought, oh, they're 5 girls who live together in a house, and like we were, and that's what we wanted to come off as at first. So people like really like related with us like organically before we were like, oh,
because at the end of the day, we are 5 friends. I mean,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
We are actually friends.
Listen, I believe it. And Olivia, I think it was you a second ago who was talking about how you all have such different aesthetics. And beyond that, you are all so different. I mean, you all come from completely different geographic locations, different backgrounds. And I think that is what makes you as a group so relatable, because every single one of us, well, while you said, like, we probably all relate to one person in particular, but we can all relate to different pieces of each one of you too. And I think that that diversity is so important because, like, the representation is there, right? You guys do all come from different backgrounds. Was it a challenge to combine who you are into kind of like a singular sound? Like, did you guys sit down and have a conversation about the musical artists who inspire you each individually and how that has, you know, created the artist that you are and how you want that to impact Boys World?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely did talk about that.
Yeah.
I went through. Oh no, please.
We went through like a year of just artist development before we even like thought about coming out like to the public as a group.
Yeah.
Just because we wanted to make sure that we all are on the same page with every single thing that we do, and just like talked about what we want to sound like, what we want to bring to the world, what we want, you know, the fans to, you know, everything like
we
that.
we do have different music tastes, like Weezer and like Ariana, like everybody just has different music tastes. Some are the same, similar. But the thing is, when we come together, we all know what we want Boys World, our music to sound like, and it's cool having different, you know, music tastes.
And I was gonna say, I was gonna be like, especially since because we all come from different places and stuff, like they're different, but for some reason, like a lot of it overlaps. And I feel like you can hear in our music the different aspects. Oh, R&B, hip hop, you know, the rock. So like, I feel like when you hear a Boys World sound, you're like, oh, I can hear the different tastes, or different specs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like, oh, sorry. Oh.
No, that's all you. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Cause like in our songs, we sort of like kind of like found our little pockets of where we kind of like shine, and like that's where you can like kind of hear our tones and stuff, and that's been really fun to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to get.
who are some artists that you guys individually grew up like super influenced by? Obviously, you're all amazing musicians and artists. Like, are there kind of artists that you look to even now or when you were younger and you're like, man, that person, like they hit you really deep?
I think for me personally, I grew up on a lot of like older music because my grandma's a professional singer. So I listened to a lot of Frank Sinatra, Etta James. But I think someone that I look really into for singing wise would be like Whitney Houston. She's a very belty, very controlled person, and I feel like I I have learned a lot of those aspects through her in my own voice. So yeah, personally for me, that's where I get my singing, I feel like taste would be, but then also music is like very Kehlani, Kiana Lede, very chill R&B vibes for me.
I like Hannah Montana and Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Same.
One Direction.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I grew up watching a lot of Disney Channel, so I liked like all the Disney movies. I love to listen to them sing. I love Frank Ocean, George
Frank.
Smith, Ariana Grande, super big. Amy Winehouse. I listen to a lot of her music too. But it's all over the place. Like I like a variety.
Yeah, same. Music-wise, I grew up on like indie rock, Weezer, The Cure, just a bunch of that stuff. But like singing-wise, I always really looked up to Ariana.
Yes. And for me, I think I grew up on Keisha Cole, like Alicia Keys, like all the people back in 2000s. I was in the little car seat doing my thing. And now, like, I don't know, Sam Smith, Love Good. Who's that girl? Ooh. I did like Tones and I for a minute, but
Tones and I.
Hubbard.
Yeah.
She loves Michael Jackson. She loves Michael Jackson.
I wish somebody said Billie Eilish, so I'm gonna say Billie Eilish really fast.
Beyonce.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just there's so many.
I know. No, but
in the building.
no, but I can tell, and I think that's like you guys said, like that is you can pull from all these different pockets and embed them into who you are, because you know you're not going to be like Billie Eilish, you're never going to be like Beyonce, but like you can pull little snippets of inspiration from these people, and that's who like Boys World is. It's you guys inspired by others and influenced by others. I don't want to talk about myself. I want to talk about you guys, but I do just have to bring up really quick. Anybody who knows me knows like two like basic facts, right? Like undeniably. The first is that I live for a good girl power anthem, like my heart and soul into it, right? But the second one is that I cannot dance at all. Like I have the energy, I have the confidence, but like for some reason it doesn't translate into my limbs, right? And like I own that, I live it. Like when I'm out on the dance floor, like my friends are grooving, like I let them do their thing. I'm like in the background, just kind of like, yeah, you guys have the spotlight, you shine, go do your thing. But when Girlfriends comes on, I turn into a different person. Like I'm not kidding you. I'm like, you're out of the way. Like I need to get to the front. I'm like there, like literally like. Yeah, sorry. That was just a little preview. That was a preview. It literally turns, it's like the best version of myself, and I think that's exactly what you guys wanted to do, right? Like it brings something out of me. I don't know where it comes from. It's more than just like a feel-good beat. It's more than just the lyrics behind the song. Sorry, I'm getting like really, I'm like I gotta get to the dance floor. At the end of the day, what does Girlfriends mean to you guys? Like what do you want people to take out of that song? It's your debut single. What was the hope and dream when somebody listens to that jam?
I think it's exactly what you just said.
Exactly what you just did.
We really want to be the best of themselves, like our name, and you know, a girl anthem, exactly. And
it is the whole song. It is inspired by our friendship, so it's like very true to us. Yeah. So it's like
we want to lift like people up and just know that you have people to go to, you know, get your girls.
If anyone treats you badly, makes you cry, super rude, you got your girls to lean on all the time.
And hearing your reaction,
are you kidding?
Gosh, that's what we want.
That is exactly what we want.
Literally, you holding your chest, being so speechless, like look at you staring off into the distance. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, listen. You guys came out of the gates running with that one. It absolutely, as a debut single, that one blew me away. The music video, I mean, everything about it. Let me give you some chef's kisses right here. The set, concept, silence, the dance moves, like everything about it. Listen, guys, me and my cat watch that every night at 8 p.m. I'm like, you ready? Let's get down. And I'm in the middle, like, Like, thank you. No, but so I want to talk about the dancing and music video and everything like that for a second too, because as artists that really did come up through TikTok, right? Like there's this like funny ongoing joke, right? That Jason Derulo, as kind of like one of the first mainstream artists to really have a strong presence on the app, now like every song that he makes almost is made strictly for TikTok. Like he has in his head, he's like, this is gonna be a trend, this is gonna be a viral dance, let's do it. Did you guys have that in mind? Like when you were creating Girlfriends, even though it's like, you know, over a year in the making now, did you envision it coming to TikTok the way that I would think you would?
I'll say no for the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think TikTok wasn't really like huge.
At least not for us. We were
Not for us.
Yeah.
It was more about the music.
Yeah. We definitely want to like translate ourselves into the platforms. It happens. Great. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think we're like, ooh.
Yeah. Like crafting it. Like
Yeah.
this is gonna be for TikTok. This is what we want.
So when it does blow up and it does well, it's like,
Yeah.
wow, people really love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cherry on
So, I mean, like I said, I'm obsessed with that music video. I think the whole like 90s like baby within me is just like obsessed with everything about it. And I think the idea of having this like Girlfriends hotline is so cool. I mean, like, I want you guys to turn that into an actual hotline, but that's a story for another day. What was your favorite part about shooting that video? Was there, like, it must have been a surreal experience after putting so much time and energy into creating Boys World to be on set for that music video. Did you guys have to pinch yourselves?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Multiple times.
St. Patrick's Day.
the whole day.
Yeah.
What were your favorite?
I'm sure that 2020 is a weird year to kind of launch a new group. I mean, if this were any other time, you guys would probably be on like an insane press tour across the world. But I asked about a pinch me moment, you know, shooting that music video. Have you guys had any other moments? I know you were on live TV, Tamron Hall, just the other day. I obviously caught that. Have there been any other kind of just like career highlights that you guys are like, man, this one we'll remember forever?
Oh,
Wow,
That's
that's
like walking into the room, I think, with such like with songwriters and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's just that's a dream.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
day is a new like thing.
New
literally.
experience.
Crazy.
I don't think we could put our finger on one just because we're already experiencing so much, and our single
Yeah.
has only been out for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know one for me. When we see people that know us, like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, lockdown, everything, so we're not out. But before, oh my gosh, people like knew. And we're like, you're coming for us? Like, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah. Imagine now. Also, I used to grow up reading Tiger Beat magazine, so even this for me is huge.
Are you kidding?
Like I used to have Selena Gomez posters and Henlons. Like, come on.
Same.
Yeah.
This is huge.
Wait, I love that. And Ilana, I saw your tweet earlier today and it was so cute. It melted my heart. I think we all loved that one. So love it. The feeling is mutual. Before I let you guys go, we're going to play a quick game. But before I do that, I have to ask you, because everyone is begging our account to, they said we can't let you go. People want to know about the future music you have in store. I need to hear it. I don't want to get too greedy. Girlfriends just came out. Can we expect a new single sometime soon? Can we expect an album? Don't just tell me it's coming soon. I need some details.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, we can't. Well, we can't say
too much.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah.
But we can say that it is coming early 2021.
Yes.
Very, very early.
Very
2020.
early.
Very early.
There's a lot coming.
And
How would we
It
describe
rides off of Girlfriends in a way. It's
Yeah.
like partners a bit.
It
But
does.
it's different, the twang, okay?
It's
different.
The sass. Yeah.
There's sass. There's
individuality?
individuality.
Definitely.
And
It's
I
like-
tell you the looks, like the
Oh my
outfit,
God.
It's
whoa.
it's like Girlfriends after hours. Like if these girls were just like
Yeah.
chilling, you know, and they're like, "This is who I am."
Oh,
Yeah.
it-
The looks are insane.
we all look like queens, honestly.
Some bosses.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. I'm going to pull a couple of really quick fan questions as well. The first one is super random. Pesky B wants to know, what is your favorite TV show as a group? Is there something that you guys all watch together?
Euphoria. We didn't watch
Just
it.
say it for me.
Oh, Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Yeah.
The looks were so inspiring.
Yeah, there was like a month where we did for like a month. Like
every
single
day.
We still do it.
Yeah.
Meetings.
And we'll rewatch.
Ooh.
I want to give props to them because Euphoria makeup, like they cleaned that.
that's
So like that strategy was
Iconic.
it let
It's-
it.
I couldn't agree more. C3S.mp3 wants to know, how many languages do you guys speak? You've shown off a lot of language skills, especially in the music video, signing. I mean, there was everything. How many languages do you guys speak as a group?
Me, I speak Tagalog fluently because I was born in the Philippines.
And we did learn
Yeah, for the video.
for the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that will happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely want to keep learning.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a goal to be like bilingual for all of us.
Yeah.
But
For sure. And it is cool to like show people that you know, respect and love their language as well. I love that. Okay, Boys World Stars, this cool username. I don't know how you got that handle. I want that. Wants to know, who is the mom of the group?
oh,
Ding.
dang! Oh, it's me.
I love that. Okay, guys, we're gonna play a game.
Oh my God,
Oh, I thought that was the
you're
game.
making me nervous.
I know, it's a really quick game. We've got like 2 minutes. I'm gonna jam out here. Okay, basically, it's called the Tiger Beat 2-second challenge. We play this a lot. I'm gonna play you the first 2 seconds of a song, and you're gonna have to try to guess what song it is, but I'm putting a spin on it, all right?
I love this game.
I want to see how well you guys know the girl groups who have come before you. So these are all girl group
Oh
songs.
my God, you're making me so nervous.
We got it.
When I don't do
Some of them are
research.
classics, and some of them are a little newer on the scene. But either way, I think they'll be good. Ready? 2 seconds. Are you ready
Okay.
for it? Here we go. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, something's not going right.
Oh no.
Here we go. Yo!
Oh, so you want
All right, you guys got that one easy. I started you off easy, right? I was nice. Okay, next song. This one's a little newer, all right?
Yeah.
But again, listen, there's something going on with this computer. It's just not cooperating. Do you not want me to play the Tiger Beat 2-second challenge with Boys World? It is freezing. Okay, wait. Come on.
I know this one.
So tell me what I want, what I really want. So okay, yeah, okay. I'm so sorry about that.
No, it's
Technical
okay.
difficulties, but I still want to play, so I'm gonna try to fix it while I chat with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you guys a question to answer.
Okay.
Who is okay, no, I got the next question. Oh shit, it's not working. Man, I'm so sorry, guys. I really wanted to play this game, and now
No, it's totally
That
fine.
gives us an opportunity for next time. You know,
Right.
we can play the game another time.
Okay, well, okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm so sorry. It is not working. Computer is absolutely frozen. But you know, you got the first one right. And
All right.
listen, I'm gonna just do a big spoiler here because we have to go. The last song was gonna be one of my favorites in girl group history.
Oh.
It's called Girlfriends by Boys World. Anyone who hasn't heard it has to go listen to it right now. It is one of my favorites on that playlist of iconic girl group songs. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was fun. I hope we get to do it again sometime.
You're such a good interviewer. I hope we can talk again.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing. You make me laugh so much.
Incredible.
Okay, we promised me that we're gonna play the Tiger Beat 2-second challenge together sometime soon. But
Yeah,
guys, this was so much
We have
fun.
to.
Part
Thank
two.
you for chatting.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
so
go watch
much.
Girlfriend's music video with my cat for the rest of the day.
Okay.
All right, bye guys. Thank you.
Bye.